off. You know, these darn poppies, I'm telling you. We need a little, like, I want to put the end of a pencil eraser on it to hold it in place.
Work. Put the little Canadian flag pin in there. That'll work as well.
Something like that.
You were going to say that you're a little stiff this morning, a little sore this morning?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a little bit of a workout yesterday at Empower Conditioning, and Kari Schneider is here of Empower Conditioning. And Kari, we were focusing on kettlebell training. I really hadn't had too much experience with kettlebell, really. I just, you know, it's a different type of workout.
Like we said before, you got to mix it up. To keep the body continually adapting, we have to mix it up. So getting something new and exciting is always good and motivating. So we brought the kettlebell in and showed you a few things and got you going with that in order to develop more core stability, more power generation, more coordination, and those are some of the things that kettlebells are excellent. It's an excellent tool for developing those things.
One of the things I learned is that using the kettlebell, you're using your butt a lot. And I had not been doing that. I was not.
You've not been working out with your butt enough.
My butt, clearly.
Who knew?
No, but really, when you get taught how to do something the proper way, and you learn that you've been doing it the wrong way, I kind of felt like a little bit of a dum-dum.
It's one thing to go through the motions, but when you're thinking about what you're supposed to be contracting, focusing on the correct movement pattern, that makes the biggest difference in the world. And that's what we were really trying to get across yesterday. So I'm like cueing her in the background saying, contract your butt.
Okay, maybe I'm workout illiterate, but I don't know what a kettlebell is.
Okay.
So maybe you can describe it, and we can actually see Sabrina working out. Oh, there we go. Those things.
So that's a goblet squat, and I would have brought one today, but Lyndsey, the coach there that you see in the frame, she's the one teaching a class right now at our gym, so she couldn't make it in, and I left the kettlebells with her. But she's doing a goblet squat, so she's hanging onto the kettlebell upside down, focusing on a glute contraction, and now she's about to do a kettlebell swing. So she's getting ready to get that momentum, and she's using her hips and core to drive the kettlebell forward. So big, powerful swing, keeping the shoulders stabilized and the trunk tight and popping through the glutes, so getting the butt contracted and pushing the hips forward.
I was really starting to feel, right about that point.
Does that describe how she felt?
Yeah, I was getting a little tired.
Now, did you do a whole workout design just around the kettlebell, or is there a whole workout design?
There can be, but what we usually do is, instead of doing a whole workout, we utilize specific exercises to accomplish a specific goal. So that's what we'll try to do. So now we're on to a kettlebell clean. And what she's doing is doing a one-arm kettlebell clean, and now she's going to go into a.
That was tricky. That one was tricky.
To get from down up to the shoulder into that racked position. So now she's about to do a windmill, and you want that top arm really locked out. And what's amazing about this one, this is why you're sore in your obliques. So although it looks so simple.
Yeah, it really did.
Why are you grimacing?
She's really on her free arm side, she's getting a good oblique contraction, and as well on the other side. Now,
there's my sad attempt at the first. Oh my goodness.
Sabrina did a great job with this. This is a Turkish getup, and I lived in Turkey for 2 years, and I really don't remember them doing that much. But anyway, it is called a Turkish getup. And she keeps that top arm straight, a lot of core work, getting her body underneath her, that back leg under, and then she's going to get to
there's
an
a nice shot of my
tush.
Thanks a lot, Christine, who
Close
shot
up
this.
on the butt, and then she's going to drive straight to a tall position, keeping everything locked out. And now she has to reverse it all the way back down. So Sabrina did a ton of great work here, and I mean, you felt it. You know it.
Yeah, I really did. And like you said, some of these exercises, they didn't look difficult at first, like the windmill one.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, I can do that. No problem.
And what did we say to you? You're going to feel it tomorrow.
Yeah, I did.
Well, this is why I'm not sure if I should ask you or if I should ask Kari. Do you need to be oriented? Like, do you need to get lessons on how to use the kettlebell?
You should really learn how to do it properly. There's a ton of kind of generic classes out there that'll use a kettlebell, but they might be using it, using a little too much momentum, using it more like a dumbbell. To do real kettlebell exercises, you should learn how to. Lyndsey Desjardins, she's one of our strength coaches. She's taken multiple courses on that. She's got her master's degree in hip assessment. She's a certified strength and conditioning specialist. So that's the kind of person that does it, knows it, has learned it, and stays up to date with it. And she's currently teaching a class right now at our gym, so she would have been here otherwise.
She's a powerhouse, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
What's the #1 mistake that people make when using kettlebells?
Getting sloppy, because you can see how some of those movements are a little technical, letting their blades go, letting their core go. That you have to set everything properly so that you're getting a good movement pattern and getting that the core and glute and hip contraction, because that's what's going to develop your powerhouse, and that's what we want from the kettlebell training.
And you also said that it's very specific training. Like you can use them to train very specific regions, basically.
My rear that everyone's got a really good shot of.
That's a specific region.
It's tight though, good, powerful, tight rear. That's what we want.
How specific can you get?
Well, it depends on the exercises, but we'll use this. Everything in strength and conditioning and fitness is a tool to an end, right? It's either for health or training for a specific sport, things like that. So what we'll do is we'll take a movement, an exercise, and use it for training maybe towards Olympic lifting, maybe towards someone who wants more sprint power, maybe for someone who just needs a mix-up in the rest of their workouts and needs more core activation. This is an excellent tool for that.
Is there someone that should not use kettlebells?
If someone has a core injury, so say they've got a back injury, they may not be able to initially, but then later on it'd be an excellent rehab tool because you get all kinds of compensatory contractions that will really help you learn to fire again. So initially any real injury you're going to be wary of, but then it can be used for rehab after.
Okay.
Why is it called a kettlebell?
Good question.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll find out
Thank
for
you.
you.
Find out when you come back. You can tell us why,
Excellent.
because it looks like neither a kettle nor a bell.
And that was a 20-pound kettlebell that she was using. It wasn't wussy.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I got to tell you,
There
it
you
did
go.
not look that heavy.
All right, Kari, you're back next week. Thank you so
You
much
bet.
for stopping by today.
No problem. Have a great day, guys.
All right.
It is empowerconditioning.com to find your entrance into kettlebells.
You can find